sort of just examining Jeremy Corbyn's attack, I think is fair to say, upon the city, upon banks, upon the chief executive of Morgan Stanley in particular. Morgan Stanley published some analysis earlier this week which stated pretty boldly that for the UK market, domestic politics may be perceived as a bigger risk than Brexit. And of course, such is the madness that we've immersed ourselves in, that we now have to read these stories in newspapers that are still telling us Brexit is a good idea, but simultaneously insist that we've really got to pay attention to this senior banker telling us that Corbyn could be even worse than Brexit. That's it, isn't it? That's it. The nutshell, right? That's British politics now, through the lens of this ludicrous profession of mine, this increasingly debased and humiliated rump that we call journalism. They're now writing articles effectively saying, crikey, listen to this Morgan Stanley guy. He said that Jeremy Corbyn could be even worse than Brexit for the British economy. Yeah, but you told us Brexit's going to be brilliant. You're still telling us... No, but seriously, listen to the Morgan Stanley guy. It's going to be even worse than Brexit, guys. Yeah, but you're still telling us Brexit's going to be really good. In fact, I think the Daily Mail today tells us that we shouldn't get too cross about Donald Trump and his retweets because it might damage Brexit. You should presumably just reserve your most righteous outrage and fury for the purveyors of smelly erasers and novelty greetings cards. Don't worry about the leader of the free world inciting racial hatred and insulting our Prime Minister and our way of life. No, shush, you might damage Brexit. But Brexit's going to be really good, right? Yeah. And this guy at Morgan Stanley says that Jeremy Corbyn could be even worse than Brexit, right? Yeah. So how can Brexit be good? Oh, don't ask silly questions. Just leave it to us. Leave it to us. We'll work it all out.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.